Okay, I've never done this before, so I'm a little nervous. So what's your story? Yeah, we're in this together. Okay, here goes nothing. Hi, my name's Alisha, and I'm a single Mormon. So why don't you tell us about yourself? Oh, okay, a little bit about me. You know, I grew up in Utah, and I went to BYU, and after living in Provo for 4 years, I graduated without an MRS degree, which, you know, is fine, totally cool. So I decided to move to Arizona, and I hoped that it would be Provo round 2. And, you know, while it's been great, and I've met a lot of great people, after 4 years being in the singles ward and whatnot, still haven't found Mr. Right. So what's your story? Well, let me give you a little tour of my life. Right now I live in Arizona, as I mentioned, and I love it because there's so many things to do here. I live in Scottsdale, which is right in the heart of the valley, and there's so many things that are close. For example, Old Town Scottsdale is just about a mile away. There are lots of art galleries and places to eat and things to do there. Scottsdale Fashion Square is pretty close too, which has tons of shops, and you know, Scottsdale's really good for people watching too. Camelback Mountain is also really close, and I love to hike, so I try to hike that as much as I can. It has some great views of the valley, and it's a pretty tough hike, so I also really like to run. There's some great trails by my house, and so try to do that as much as possible. And just recently I ran in the Ragnar Relay Race, which is 200 miles from Wickenburg to Tempe, and you have a team of 12 people, and you each run 3 different legs. And our team was great because we just had a dance party throughout the whole race, so that was really fun. Didn't sleep much, but it was really fun. I also like to go to sporting events, and there are tons in the valley, which is really fun. You know, Suns games and Diamondback games. I'd like to go to the Cardinals, but I haven't been yet. And then just recently, I've been to some spring training games, and then I went to the Fiesta Bowl this year, which was really neat. And the Auburn team stayed across the street from my house, so my roommate and I went over and got to congratulate them as they got back from winning the game. BYU football is my favorite, but I love all of them. I was a BYU Cougarette for 3 years, so I danced and cheered at all of the home football and basketball games, and got to go to a couple away games too, the Las Vegas Bowl, so it really made me love BYU even more. The reason why I'm here in Arizona is because my job brought me down here. Right now I'm working for General Mills, and I do sales and promotional planning, and it's so much fun. I love it. The other thing I love about General Mills is that it's really given me the opportunity to travel to different places that I never thought that I would go. So, just for example, I've been to San Antonio, Texas, where I saw the Alamo and the San Antonio Riverwalk, which I never thought I'd go there. Last year we went to Chicago for some meetings, and got to go to a Cubs game, which was really fun. I also really love going to California and the beach. I love the beach, and so I try to get out there as much as possible. It's a pretty close drive. It's only 6 hours, and then a pretty quick flight too. I love Arizona, but I'm not glued here, so I would definitely be willing to move somewhere else and live somewhere else. I think it'd be a good experience to try that at some point. And yeah, I think in general I'm just always up for a new adventure. So yeah. So wait, you look kind of familiar. Did you go on a date with Rick Buck on the Mormon Bachelor? Yeah, I went out with Rick Buck. He is great. It was really fun. You know, my friend Aubrey had met her husband, Matt, on the Mormon Bachelorette, so thought I would try my luck with the Mormon Bachelor. Well, maybe you should try out to be the Mormon Bachelorette. You know, that's a really good idea. Well, what do you think?